After reading the first part of the Lakota woman, I had came up with the question based on, do you think it was difficult for Mary and in general the Sikh society to come to into an agreement that the Tayo space was no longer going to be an a tradition or a thing that they would do in family? Tayo's Bay was basically a an extended family group where they would all reunite with together and look after each other, and they would always hunt together. And basically it was like something that would be commonly be done since it was tradition done by the family. But ever since the governments had forced them into nuclear family, that tradition had ended and they were no longer doing that. But my question is, do you think it was difficult for them to be imposed to do something that they were so accustomed to do, and then by a switch of light, I would say, out of the blue, that no longer occurs because the government decided to? And just to throw it in there, another question that I would like to add was, do you think it was really difficult for Mary to be placed in jail and her child taken away from her in such a short amount of period of time? So my two questions are, do you think it was difficult in general for the Sikh society to get with the idea that Tayo's Bay was no longer going to exist due to the circumstances that they were under? And do you think there was a way that they would try to do Tayo's Bay again, even though the government had said that that was no longer going to be applied no more? And if they did try to find a way, like what were some of the ways that they would try to gather and reunite with each other and keep it under the low ground so that they wouldn't get in trouble by the government officials? Because we all know that the Indians would be treated differently because just because of who they are, which is unfair. But what are some ways that they were able to over that they were able to overcome that? So, and how did Mary cope with her going to jail and losing her baby?